Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at Vechain. We're up about 4.14% in the market in the last 24 hours, so we see a lot of positivity coming out of the crypto market today. I do want to talk about Vechain, and we talk about it pretty much daily on this channel. So if you guys hold Vechain or if you guys like Vechain, make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video. As we go down, we do see Vechain is now past Solana, obviously, in the market cap at 14.1 billion. We also see it coming close to Chainlink, and Uniswap is at 22.8 billion. I do think we will get Vechain above Uniswap here in the future. I do want to talk about where we see Vechain for the end of May, June, and 2021. So we will be doing price predictions at the end of this video, so stick around for that. We do want to look at this volume of $2.1 billion. That is quite a bit of volume in the last 24 hours for only a $14.1 billion market cap. And I do think we will continue to see more and more investors really plopping their money into Vechain because they understand that it's a long-term, realistic, real-world use. And because of that, so many different solutions are really being used with Vechain. So we see a good circulating supply at that 64.3 billion VET. And we want to take a look now at some of the big news coming today. I think there was a lot of big things to talk about. We will be talking about them in just a second. So Vechain is a cryptocurrency and smart contracts platform focused on supply chain management. It allows manufacturers to add sensors such as RFID tags to their products that can then record onto the Vechain blockchain. So let's jump into the first article. The first article talks about space race. Now stake race, Vechain's road to over $1. This was out 1 hour ago, so it's very, very recent. It talks about recent events around Vechain indicate that the asset is on its way to break the $1 mark for the first time in its history. The cryptocurrency reached its all-time high of 27 cents 2 weeks ago and currently trades at 20 cents. This impressive run is a result of the incisive partnerships of the protocol and the successful testing of the VET POA 2.0 testnet. Vechain was designed to revolutionize the supply chain industry through the streamlining process and supply chain management and business processes. So they basically believe that we are on that road to $1, and I will say the same thing. I definitely think we are on that road in the race to $1 with Vechain. I think Vechain's going to pass $1 by the end of the year for sure. So we're going to talk about what we see, like I said, for price prediction wise by the end of May, June in 2021 in just a second. Let's jump into the next one. So we see most explosive altcoin that exists. Why I love Vechain 2021. Obviously a big time YouTuber, BitBoy, did talk about it recently. So that is even better for Vechain holders as we continue to see more and more people understanding what Vechain does and why it's so important to really understand what it does. And like I said, investors are coming from all directions at this point for Vechain. We see next, we are about to announce our first major customer. This month, they start printing 1 million plus units with real items smart labels backed by NFTs on Vechain official. Serialized QR codes for any product. Some are pretending like they knew NFTs were the future. Now they are playing catch up. So basically a big deal. Obviously having Vechain work with items DApp. We will continue to see more and more companies, more and more really all around the world start using Vechain. And I think this is going to be the first of many that we are going to continue to talk about on this channel. So make sure to stick around. We'll continue to talk about these big deals that are coming with Vechain. So let's go back to this price point. So we see this 22-cent price point. There was a lot more I wanted to talk about with today's news, but really none of it's going to have a huge impact on today's price or in the future prices. I do want to say, obviously, if we ever got a Coinbase listing, that is a lot of people are talking about, that would be a big deal for Vechain, as we would see the Coinbase effect take place and a very high rise into a small dip. And I do also think that we would have a big increase if we see that DHL partnership that a lot of us are speculating for June. So if that does happen, if that does take place, Vechain will continue to rise very steadily. So we see that 22-cent price point right now. If we take a look at the last week alone, we are increasing 30% in the last week. A lot of people thought Vechain was not a buy a week ago because they said that there was so many sell orders. There's too many high volume sell orders. Well, I'll tell you right now, we are going straight through those high volume sell orders, and we are cutting through them like nothing. We made our path all the way to about 22.50, and now we're right around this 21.86, 21.88. We're doing very well. I think Vechain is going to stay on this steady climb. I think we see past $1 very soon, and I want to talk about really realistically when we will see Vechain pass that $1 mark. But if you guys haven't actually gone to their website, I definitely suggest doing so. really Vechain.com is probably one of the best websites to really see what they all have to offer. So if you go to their website, go to their solutions. We've talked about these solutions in detail before, so we won't go into detail, but let's just go through all 9 solutions. So they have the digital carbon ecosystem solution, consumer confidence index platform, the automotive passport solution, the retail solution, logistics solution, liquefied natural gas solution. We have the digital content distribution solution, electronic document deposit solution, and the agriculture solution. And we've talked about how many offices they have. So it's been founded in 2015. They have offices in China, Europe, US, Singapore, and Japan. They have proven expertise in many industries that we saw: fashion, wine, automobile, food safety, carbon emission reduction, and agriculture, as well as that easy to deploy blockchain platform and partner network for ecosystem expansion. So we do see, like I said, a ton of potential in Vechain's long-term as well as even short-term future. I think we will continue to see Vechain climb. We see in the last week, like I said, a 30% increase. The last month is about a 130% increase, which is just massive. Anything like that is going to see growth steadily for the next year, in my opinion. I do think, guys, realistically, this bull run is not going to end in the next 2 months. Realistically, if we see a bull run, it'll be later in the year, if there is a bull run this year. We have so many new investors. I don't think the bear market is going to be near as bad as it was in previous years. And because of this, I think a lot of people are going to make a lot of money this year. So don't miss out. And also make sure to do your own research. I want to say, guys, we do have referrals in the links in the description of this video. So if you want to learn how to buy some of these coins, I know there's a bunch of different exchanges. You can take advantage of these links in the description. They have, like I said, referral codes that will give you like $25 if you invest, or a bunch of different things like that with Voyager and Coinbase and US.Binance. So a bunch of different things you can take advantage of in the link in the description. I also want to talk about, I am not a financial advisor. I'm not going to give you guys financial advice. So always do your own research before investing. As we get into these conservative price predictions, we always try to give you guys the most realistic price predictions possible. But let's get started. So Vechain, we talk about Vechain a lot. Like I said on this channel, we usually have very, very similar price predictions every day. I do want to say, guys, 30 cents by the end of May was my last price target. I think for Vechain, that is something that is very, very easily done. It is definitely on the conservative side because 30 cents is something that Vechain should be able to do. We saw it get really close to that 28-cent mark April 16th at 8 p.m. I do think 30 cents, like I said, by the end of May, a very, very good price target for us. Going to the end of June, I think 40 cents, about 40 to 45 cents, that price target that we would love to hit, that price target really would push us in the right direction for a $2 to $4 coin by the end of the year. $2 to $4 is a price target for us for the end of the year for Vechain. I think over $1 is definitely going to happen. $2 to $4, however, is a little out there, and I'm excited to see if we get there. I think $2 to $4, like I said, still a very realistic prediction. It's definitely a conservative prediction, in my opinion. I think Vechain could even make it higher than that $2 to $4. So it's exciting to really see where this coin is going to go. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys have, have a lot of new information that you want to hear about, then make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video. I'll see you guys all in the next one.